Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This has been a weird day, and I realized that I look like a crazy person, but I was working out earlier, and it's hot today. And then I came home and went on a short walk in 100-degree weather. So I am hot. It is hot today. Plus, I washed my hair yesterday, so it's a little frizzy still. Okay, so here is what I would like to talk about today. Have been trying to figure out the best way to run my life every day. And I just realized I could do something with one of my little boards over here. I'm not going to show it to you because my power bill's right there. But anyhow, I've been trying to figure out the best way to do my daily task list. So I am currently, and I have used Trello. I have used Todoist, Trello, Asana. I'm currently on ClickUp, which I love. I loved Asana when I was using it. I have loved everything that I have done for particular reasons. And I think that I will still end up using Trello for some things because it works better. But I'm going to see if I can't get everything over to ClickUp. But one thing that I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to get over is my daily pick four list. So you could look at me and go, well, Amber, what in the world is a pick four list? And right off the top of my head, I should have done this before I started recording. Let me pause it and see if I can find it. Of course, it was right around the computer, but anyhow, I have this thing that normally I have used in the past, and it has worked really well. But what I think I need to do is one of two things. I just felt bad. The reason I stopped using this is because I felt bad because I was using a ton of Post-its. I never, for the life of me, end up doing only 4 things. Like, as much as I want to only do 4 things in a day, that never works out. So anyway, the concept of this is that each one of these squares is big enough for a Post-it. And so you write down the thing you're going to do, and you stick it on, you write down 4 things. That way, no matter what you're doing, no matter how crazy the day is, you've committed to getting 4 things done. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. It might very well be that one of your 4 things is a nap. You write down nap, and you put it on here. It might very, also very tired. It might also very well be that one of your things is to shower. So you put shower on a Post-it and you stick it on here. And once you take a shower, you rip it off. Throw it away. And so I've been trying to figure out a way to make this electronic. And for the life of me, I cannot figure this out to the point that I actually utilize it. And so what ends up happening is I scrap the whole damn system because I can't get this 4 things situation under control. So I'm wondering, and I'm thinking in my head, I have a journal that I've put together. It's a written journal of the things I did today. Call it the shit I did today journal, because sometimes I forget to think about how much crap I do and how much stuff I get done. I have another one called Making My Dreams Come True, One Task at a Time, and it's the same thing, just a little less vulgar, slightly less funny in my opinion. But I have a hard time writing in that as well. So in reality, I have to-do lists. I have broken down goals into task lists, and I just go through those and then pick out stuff I want to do. So my thinking is that I get a little notebook, like something like this, which I can't use this one because it's already been used for a whole bunch of other things. And there's a whole bunch of recipes and things in here. So these guys are like the most amazing things, and you could get them in like a 4-pack on Amazon, 4 or 5-pack. The only other thing, and they're lined, see? They're lined, and there's a little pocket here that's nifty, and there's one in the front. I know there's not one in the front, but they're lined. How lined those are and how amazing that is. Just realized that the sheets pull out of here. So I didn't need to like just fold over all those papers. Anyway, if I can get more of these, because the moleskins are great. These are not moleskins, by the way. I can't remember exactly. They don't have a brand name on them. Oh, yes, they do. They are moleskins. Ha! Oh, Jesus. This is the kind of day I'm having. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I've had this for like how long have we been here? 3 years. And someone gave it to me. And I just noticed that moleskin is written on the book. And that the pages tear out. Oh, gosh. All right. So anyway, back to what I was saying. If I were to get some of those, I could potentially create my 4 a day. I have actually started this in here at one point in time, and I just thought it wasn't fancy enough. And so let's say I did that, and I put the day, okay, I put the day in, date up here, and then the 4 things that I'm gonna do, and now I check them off, right? Almost like bullet journal style. And then I just, as I cross those things off, I continue down the page. And if I wanted to get fancy and technical and pretty with it, I could take the making my dreams come true one task at a time and make it a day-to-day thing like this. Or create a printable and just paste it onto one of these. So there's my cover. Like, you know, you see the people do with the bullet journals, they make covers and they put them on there. Something to make. Because that's what I need to do. I need to make more things. Yes. So I think that's a good idea. I'm going to have to look and see how much those are on Amazon again, because it's been a while since I looked them up. But that way, so the point of this whole recording was to see whether, the concept was, do you stay all digital, or are you a paper person, or do you do both? And in my mind, you do both, because I feel like, especially for things like this, instead of trying to go into my list and move things around, and then if it's a multiple task type of thing, or something that's going to take multiple days, then I've got to move it back to the other. It's a mess. So I think I get something like this. I go through my list on ClickUp. I find things that I want to do for the day or need to do. I write those things in here. I have a physical book to go back and look at all of the things I did or didn't do. see how physically productive I am with this book, or just shoot, you could do this with a crappy little notebook. I'm not saying you have to have something like that. Like this guy right here, this little notebook right here, like a one subject notebook. It was, no kidding, 98 cents at Walmart. You know, you could do it with something like that until you're able to get some of those. Or if you are like me and sometimes you need a whole sheet of paper to get things out of your head, I use these for brain dumps, and then I put everything digital. So because I can't, for some reason, my brain doesn't comprehend doing a brain dump into a digital space. I have to physically write the stuff in order for me to really empty my whole head. I'm very weird. We all know this, right? So anyway, I think that one of those options is a really good way to do this thing and keep track of all the stuff I do without wasting all of the Post-it notes in the whole world. Because let's say you get 15 things done in a day, you just wasted 15 Post-its. And I don't know about you, but the earth, we need to stop cutting down the dang trees. I'm a hippie. Hey, do I hug trees? I have done that in the past. I'm not gonna lie. Have you ever hugged a tree? It's one of the most satisfying things in the whole world till a bug crawls on your head. But like seriously, it feels good. They're nice and cool, and I'm weird. It's fine. I know how weird I am. But this is getting a little bit too much. So honestly, I think you should do both. And the things that I've described to you in between telling you about my hugging of the trees, those are the things that I would suggest as to how to do those things. So I'm gonna go. No, by the way, I haven't had anything to drink. This is just how I am all the time, or at least when I'm tired, which is today for sure. And when I'm hot, it's hot. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I'll be back eventually again sometime soon with more tips. See you. Have a good night.